watching the Sports Political channel of LB. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Let's get down to business. So now that the fake outrage towards Kyrie Irving is over with, now we can turn back to the real outrage that should be directed at Brett Favre. Now, in case you need a little memory jog, I'm here to provide that for you. And that Brett Favre is accused of helping to take money that was supposed to go to people in impoverished communities and was taking that money and trying to fund a multi-purpose arena at Southern Miss University for his daughter. He also has some money that he was supposed to take, that he was supposed to engage in some speaking engagements in which he never attended those speaking engagements, but kept the money. He also took the money and was helping Jake Van Landingham fund a program or a company called Pravakis. Now they was trying to use Pravakis to influence the NFL into putting money and an endorsement behind Pravakis because Pravakis was used to treat concussions. They had a pill and they had a cream. Also involved in this scheme was then Governor Phil Bryant. You had Jake Van Landingham, and you also had the DiBiase's, right? The same DiBiase's that wrestled in WWE back in the day. Ted DiBiase, his son, Ted DiBiase Jr., and the other son, Brett DiBiase. But coming from the Daily Beast, that's basically the Cliff Notes version of what I explained. If you want more information, the detailed version, the long-winded version of it, well, I got the video still up. Feel free, check the timeline. My videos are still up regarding this motherfucker. He should be in prison right now. Where the Anti-Defamation League going after Brett Favre? Where's all these people that were so outraged about Kyrie Irving? Where are they at with Brett Favre on this case? Because Brett Favre was out here stealing money. Kyrie Irving posted a link and shared a link, and people lost their fucking minds. Meanwhile, this guy out here really committing crimes, and ain't nobody out here showed their disdain towards Brett Favre. And before anybody comes in, like, well, you know, Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith really talked about it. Yeah, you know how many times they talked about it? Once. You know how many times they talked about Kyrie Irving over the last few weeks? It was wall-to-wall coverage of Kyrie Irving every fucking day. We was carpet bombed with Kyrie Irving news every day. They ain't kept the same energy for Brett Favre. Brett Favre out here really committing crimes. Kyrie Irving posted and shared a link, and motherfuckers made Kyrie Irving out to be public enemy number one. Meanwhile, this guy is roaming around society unscathed. He ain't unscathed over here, because I told y'all I'm not keeping my foot out of his ass. Now, coming from the Daily Beast, the FBI questioned Brett Favre over $70 million Mississippi welfare scandal. It is no secret that authorities have spent more than 2 years probing an alleged welfare fraud scheme in the state of Mississippi, as well as former Green Bay Packers quarterback Brett Favre's role in it, having reportedly received $1.1 million of welfare funds to deliver motivational speeches he never gave. Now, this is the problem I got. You investigated this man for 2 years. The FBI, y'all investigated this man for 2 years, right? You mean to tell me that this dude for 2 years getting investigated? Meanwhile, black folks get falsely accused all the time and they get put in handcuffs. So you got to make sure your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted before we get Brett Favre. Meanwhile, Black folks could be minding their business. A white woman can sit there and lie about a situation, and then that black man ends up going to jail. Then next thing you know, do police misconduct on the bench, misconduct by the prosecution, and that black man will be rotting in prison for 20, 30, and 40 years over a crime he didn't commit. Meanwhile, we got people out here really committing crimes, and they get to go away scot-free. They get to fade in the black, like Carolyn Bryant, right? Carolyn Bryant, the woman who's most responsible for getting Emmett Till killed because she falsely accused him of whistling at her. What's up, Courtney? Salute to you, bro. So it's disgusting what's going on. Brett Favre needs to be under the fucking jail right now, but he's not. Federal agents recently interviewed Favre, however, went unreported until Thursday when NBC News revealed it. His attorney, Bud Holmes, acknowledged that to the outlet that the FBI had questioned his client. Favre had not been accused of a crime. He also repaid the fees, although not the $228,000 in interest that the state alleged he still owes. A state auditor alleged in March 2020 that roughly $70 million in funds given to Mississippi by the federal government through the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, or TANF, was instead given out in parcels to Favre and other figures. $5 million was also used to build a volleyball facility at the University of Southern Mississippi where both Favre and his daughter attended. So this is where we at when it comes to the whole Brett Favre scheme. The FBI questioned him, but it hadn't led to any arrests. No arrests have been made. The money was also spread out to former WWE wrestler Ted DiBiase Jr., who was ordered to repay $3.9 million he allegedly received for serving as a motivational speaker, former college football star Marcus Dupree, and fitness trainer Paul Lacoste. Dupree and Lacoste were allegedly paid a combined $670,000 per NBC News. Another $5 million went to the volleyball facility at the University of Southern Mississippi. The misspending of funds is considered Mississippi's largest public corruption case in the past 2 decades. Favre was also ordered to repay the welfare money for events that he allegedly did not show up for, as I talked about that. Brett Favre has said that he don't know the money he received came from welfare funds. He also denied being paid for events he did not attend. But the problem with that is, you're saying one thing, those text messages, on the other hand, telling another story. And I read those text messages in the video I did a while back. So if you have not seen that video, feel free to check that video out. I told you I'm not getting my foot out this motherfucker ass. This motherfucker need to be in prison. He's stolen money. Now, all these people out here that were so outraged by Kyrie Irving posting and sharing a link, but yet this man here really took money from people who really needed it. Ain't nobody outraged by that. There's no wall-to-wall, eye in the sky, number 5 on the dial coverage about that, right? We're going to report it slightly on SportsCenter at 1:30 in the morning while everybody's fucking sleeping, right? Or we're going to talk about it at 7:30 p.m. on a Saturday night on CNN while most people are out and about getting drinks, having sex, watching college football, right? Yeah, because ain't nobody go watch out for Brett Favre at no 7:30 in the evening on a Saturday night on CNN. Or maybe they'll talk about it on Fox News at 1:30 in the morning while people are drunk, coming home from the club, having drunken, bucket, naked booty sex, right? That's when we'll talk about it, right? You guys ain't fucking slick. You people in the media are disgusting. They had all this smoke for Kyrie Irving. You sat at that post-game press conference after they got done beating Memphis, right? And y'all want to sit up there and put together all these weasel words to try to bait Kyrie Irving into saying something so you can run with it. Meanwhile, you ain't got no smoke for Brett Favre because Brett Favre's your childhood idol. I can never bring to myself to go interview Brett Favre because Brett Favre is out here allegedly taking money. I don't believe it. I don't believe that my childhood idol is out there taking money from needy people. But he did, allegedly. So why aren't you going to interview him? Why aren't you putting words in his mouth? Why aren't you putting false labels on this man like you did Kyrie Irving? You dirty ass motherfuckers. Pardon my French. Because I'm fucking pissed. Now, if you don't like me cussing, that's too goddamn bad. Because this bullshit gotta stop. For real. This bullshit gotta stop when we out here putting false labels on people who we did not. Meanwhile, people out here really doing something and there's no outrage. There ain't this wall-to-wall coverage. There ain't this pressure, this jihad that's going against Brett Favre right now. Ain't none of that. See, clowns like Nick Friedel needs to be talking to this guy, right? Everybody had those outrage towards Chris Brown over some false allegations, right? Motherfuckers had all this smoke for Chris Brown at the goddamn American Music Awards. I didn't watch it. It was just trending on my Twitter timeline. So Kelly Rowland announces Chris Brown as the winner for whatever award that he won, and there was all this moaning and groaning and all this outrage, and you got people who are supposed to be lawyers calling the show saying that, hey, Chris Brown don't need to be performing at the AMAs. They would besmirch the great name of the American Music Awards. And what they say, motherfuckers scramble, circle the wagons, and Chris Brown couldn't perform at the awards. Meanwhile, this man right here, the dirty, rotten motherfucking scoundrel right here, this motherfucker is the scum that's on my goddamn shower wall right now. That crusty ass scum that you can't even get off with motherfucking 409. That's the kind of scum that this motherfucker is. He's the dirty ring on a toilet. He gets to parade around society like he ain't did nothing wrong. He still got his endorsements. Tiger Woods was out here putting dicks to other chicks and shit. The motherfucker was out here on the prowl like a real tiger. He lost all his endorsements. He might have did something morally and unethical or whatever like that, right? But Tiger Woods ain't break no laws. He was out here fucking other hoes, and they made him out to be public number one. How dare Tiger Woods do that to that poor lady? Tiger Woods ain't stole no fucking money. Not before anybody come here and try to say, man, Tiger Woods was cool, man. That ain't the fucking point. We're not gonna major in the minors on this one. I know Tiger Woods is a fucking coon, but that's besides the point. You're missing the point if you come here and said that. Because the white media don't care if you're a coon or not. All they see is black, and we're going to run your name to the fucking ground just because you're black. Whether you're a coon, whether you're a buck dancer sellout, or you're a cold like me. This man here is parading around society with stolen money. This man made over $100 million in the NFL. Why in the hell does this guy need to take money from tenant funds? What's up, 3000 Degrees? Salute to you, bro. This man stole all kinds of money, and ain't nobody outraged about that. Motherfuckers ain't going in a tizzy about that. We just gonna let this man go off to society and fade in the black like Carolyn Bryant, right? No, fuck that. right? All you people out there that was running your mouth about Kyrie Irving, putting false labels on this man. Meanwhile, this man ain't got no label on him, and he out here really committing fucking crimes. Kenyon Perry, what's good with you, bro? Smash that like button too. It's only $3.99. Only take you like 0.2 seconds of your life to hit the like button. Hit the like button for me. I really do appreciate the love and support from everybody. If you want to donate to my channel, right? Because this girl is trying to get a nut. There's the Cash App. There's the PayPal, and the down below on the bottom of the screen, right? So where's the outrage? Where all these people at that was talking so much shit about Kyrie Irving, talking shit about Kanye West, talking shit about Chris Brown, talking shit about goddamn Tiger Woods, right? Where all these people at, right? Nobody got smoke for the FTX founder? Sam Bankman-Fried, where the fuck is the outrage for that month? That motherfucker took money too. That motherfucker stole money from goddamn Stephen Curry, Tom Brady, Shaq, Udonis Haslam, amongst other people. Naomi Osaka, all these people that Sam Bankman-Fried stole money from. This motherfucker got the leave to go to goddamn Bahamas. And who's doing the investigation? That California raisin Maxine Waters? Maxine Waters took money from this man. Can you trust that California raisin to be fair, firm, and impartial? No. She's a sellout. That's the same woman that was out there telling homeless people to go home. And you got this man right here. This man can go around, eat at a restaurant, have some random ass person come and tell me, hey, can I take a picture of you, Brett Favre? Sure, you come and take a picture. They take a picture, they posted their Instagram account because they got to take a picture with their childhood hero. Man, I remember you, that gunslinger at Green Bay. Hypocrites. All you motherfuckers. Hypocrites. Fickle ass people out here. Hypocrites. All of y'all. Fucking hypocrites out there. All you motherfuckers that was running your goddamn mouth about everybody else, right? Yeah, because all you people out there are supposed to be so holier than thou. You supposed to be so righteous, right? Everybody supposed to live according to what you think is right. Yeah, you only got that smoke for black people. You ain't got no smoke for this motherfucker right here. All you goddamn hypocrites out there. You make me sick. You disgust me. You motherfuckers are the gum that's on the bottom of my shoe. Matter of fact, you the stepped on cockroach that's on the bottom of my shoe. I gotta take my shoe and run that shit on the pavement just so I can get your stain off my bottom of my goddamn shoe. That's how I feel about you hypocrites out there. I mean that. I mean that with every fiber of my being. You motherfuckers make me sick. All you people out there that was running your mouth, talking shit about Kyrie Irving, thinking that, oh man, Kyrie Irving, man, this messed up what Kyrie did. Kyrie didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. You don't hear that honorary cop Shaquille O'Neal running his mouth. Oh man, it's disgusting. I gotta come here every day, on this TV, and I gotta talk about this thing right here. We can't talk about the game. We gotta sit up here and talk about the idiot. Yeah, that's Shaq right there. Man can't hardly make his goddamn free throws in his NBA career. This man was on Uncle Drew for crying out loud. He was the antagonist on Uncle Drew. But Kyrie Irving's an idiot, right? Who's the bigger idiot? Kyrie Irving for posting and sharing a link, or you putting your money behind a goddamn con artist and Sam Bankman-Fried? Now you lost all your goddamn money. All that money you put in the Sam Bankman-Fried and that FTX bullshit, and you lost all that money. What's up, Unique Dawn? So who's the bigger idiot, Shaquille O'Neal? Hey, you could be like Herschel Walker and flash your fake cop badge around too? Huh? You could be down in Georgia one weekend playing the role of honorary cop and someone took a banana out of Piggly Wiggly and you're going to tackle them to the ground, right? Hey, you, don't move. Give me that goddamn banana. You under arrest. You're not even a real cop. You still under arrest. So he still got voting rights down in Georgia. I believe Shaq will vote for Herschel Walker. They both fake cops. They know what the deal is. They went through the rigors of training to get an honorary badge you get from Toys R Us. What's up, Beast Girls? G Nation 23. So, hey, you two fake cops out there, right? Because the real cops ain't going after Brett Favre. Can you two fake ass cops go get? So after Herschel Walker loses his runoff on December 6th, right? Can you do me a favor, Shaq and Herschel Walker, right? You two coon ass motherfuckers, right? You two are fake cops. Y'all go get Brett Favre. Since the real ones don't want to go get him, y'all go get him. Just disgusting, man. Get on my goddamn nerves. For real. This dude should be under the jail already. Why he ain't in jail yet? Why he not in jail yet? Why does this man still get to parade around society like he did nothing wrong? Why you got people in the media still propping this man up like he was this gunslinging quarterback from back in the day? He's not the quarterback no more for the Green Bay Packers. He is a thief. That's what he is now. Him, that former governor Phil Bryant, Jake Van Landingham, Ted DiBiase Jr., Brett DiBiase. These con artists can walk around society scot-free. There ain't nobody bat an eye, ain't nobody lost sleep over it. You had one blink and you miss it moment from Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith. They talked about it one time and that was it. You ain't heard nothing from them no more about this issue. He still got his endorsements. You see Phil Knight? You see Phil Knight cutting ties with Brett Favre over this issue that he stole all this money? And Torian Rain did a video about that. Shout out to my man Torian Rain. So where's the outrage? That's the question I want to know. Where's the outrage at? That's what I want to know. Where is the smoke for Brett Favre? And when is this man going to go to prison? When is this man going to go to jail? So it's bullshit. Just stole all that money right in front of our faces, and ain't nobody outraged about that. But they got all this smoke for Kyrie Irving for posting and sharing a link. You ain't hear Kyrie Irving say anything out of his own mouth. We just got people want to assume shit. That's why Nick Friedel, you will always be in my motherfucking shit list, Nick Friedel, because you's the one You and Joseph Tsai. You two motherfuckers started this shit. And everybody just piled on Malika Andrews, that black man hitting Jezebel. She ain't got no smoke for Brett Favre. She had all the smoke for everybody else, though. Joe Mazzulla brought up some shit about him that happened 13 years ago. Meanwhile, she's sitting up here violating company policy on ESPN, dating sucking white dick. But she ain't got no smoke for goddamn Brett Favre. None of these people out here in the media running their mouth all the time about this, that, and the third. They ain't got no smoke for Brett Favre. They want to talk about everything else. They want to talk about the Cowboys. I don't give a fuck about the goddamn Dallas Cowboys. You got that two blithering, blathering, bloviating motherfuckers and Michael Irvin and Stephen A. Smith going off about the goddamn Cowboys and what they did last week. Why are they going off about Brett Favre? This should be wall-to-wall coverage on that. There should be so much media pressure right now that this motherfucker ain't got no goddamn choice but to go to goddamn prison. But it's not. You got Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless, right? They going back and forth about what the Cowboys did last week. But you don't see them got no goddamn smoke for Brett Favre. You don't see them putting media pressure on his ass to return the money and to go to goddamn and turn yourself in. You don't see no media pressure on them for that. Everybody talk about what's going on with the goddamn Cowboys. Fuck them motherfuckers. I want to see the same energy y'all put Kyrie Irving unjustly for somebody that just deserves that shit. Right? We're going to stop all this goddamn fake outrage. No, we need some real outrage. This man needs all the pressure put on his ass. Right? Colin Kaepernick takes a knee, and we got people, Colin Kaepernick, man, he's a sellout, man. Meanwhile, someone took money from the black community, and these same motherfuckers are sitting up here who ain't gonna put their own jobs, who ain't gonna put their own lives on the line for a cause or for something that's right and for something that's just, but they got the nerve to call Colin Kaepernick a sellout. Meanwhile, this man here is taking money from real black people that's out there in the impoverished communities, and they ain't got no smoke for that. You can't hear him. You can hear two mice fucking on the top of a church attic. What's up, Tyler Brown? My man LVZ, what's up, bro? Yeah, fucking fickle ass hypocrites, man. Shit gets on my nerve, man. We gonna stop all this goddamn fake outrage. Then you got people out here turning on Kyrie Irving. Now, mind you, these same people out here who gonna sit up there and put Kyrie Irving through the ringer, calling him a sellout. Oh man, Kyrie out here buck dancing, man. What the fuck, man? I thought Kyrie was on call, man. I thought Kyrie was down for the cause, man. But they ain't got no smoke for Brett Favre. They won't. Now, mind you, the media ain't saying nothing about him donating $65,000 to the woman who's from Charlotte that got murdered out in Kabul. The media ain't saying shit about that. No, they want to use all these pseudo-random codes and all these dog whistles and all that to try to bait Kyrie Irving into saying something so they can take it out of context, put words in his mouth, and put false labels on him. Meanwhile, this man right here, right? And this is how you know we're in a system of white supremacy. This man should be in the fucking prison right now. Molester Moonves, right? Shouts out to Professor Black Truth. Les Moonves, the CBS executive, the LAPD covered up his fucking rape allegation. You had the LAPD and the CBS executives covering up this man rape allegation. This man should be, Les Moonves should be in a fucking jail right now. But he's not. He gets to fade into obscurity. Matt Lauer, another one. He gets the fade to obscurity. Brett Favre, what are they going to do? He get the fade to obscurity too? Where's the NFL at taking away his Hall of Fame induction status? They're not. Matter of fact, he tried to talk to the NFL into Brian Pavekis for crying out loud. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When you got Jason Whitlock defending Kyrie Irving, that's how you know hell is frozen over indeed. Jason Whitlock, the modern day Sherman Klopp himself. You know hell is frozen over. You got Jason Whitlock defending Kyrie Irving. But I'm not giving that motherfucker no pass because he was part of the problem for a long time. Just because he's right about one thing don't mean I'm going to go ahead and throw my support behind Jason Whitlock. He's still a coon. He's still a butt dancer, right? He's still got a chia pet on top of his fucking head. So I'm not going to let this one occurrence here outweigh the 35 other occurrences that he's buck danced and shucked and jived. But he's right on this one. All the people that got outraged for Kyrie ain't got no smoke for Amazon. Amazon jacked up the price on the book. They jacked up the price on the documentary. And they're making all kinds of buku dollars. Jeff Bezos got all kinds of hoes rubbing his shiny ass bald head. The modern day Lex Luthor of our society. Jeff Bezos making money hand over fist off that goddamn documentary. And then, since they want to go on this jihad against black people, the man that made the documentary is black. Why are they not going after him? Why are they not going after that man? The man who made the documentary, Ronald Dalton Jr., where's all the smoke for him? Because he was ready. See, when they were trying to go after him, he was ready for their ass. They ain't touching him. Because he's ready. He's ready to go all the way with it. That's how you know this shit's a grift. That's how you know this shit's is fake outrage. Kyrie Irving ain't making a dime off this goddamn documentary. He ain't even produced the documentary. And there's all this outrage. And this man here stealing people money. And there's nothing. There's crickets. I told you I'm not getting off this motherfucker. Until they put the cuffs on his ass, I'm not getting off this motherfucker. That's bullshit. Now, if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button. And share these videos on your social media platforms. Last but definitely not least, shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Go!